Now to a topic that's important for everyone, especially those involved in agriculture. We're talking about regular mental health check-ins for yourself and for those you care about. Here's Dr. Shannon Ferrell with some resources available through OSU Extension.
Well, it's getting to be that time of year where we start to think about wheat harvest in Oklahoma, and wheat harvest is always a stressful time. There's always so much to be done. You're trying to maintain equipment, you're yelling at everyone, and you all know that you have to get your wheat in the bin before that next hailstorm comes through and just pounds it into clay-flavored flour. So it's just naturally a stressful time. This year, we've got a lot more added stress because we've been going through this terrific, drought that's been really impacting yields projections for some time now. And so some of us may not even be able to harvest a crop. So there's just lots of stress around that. That's why it's even more important for our farmers and ranchers to be focusing on taking care of their mental health in this difficult time. There are lots of things that farmers and ranchers just have to do that are just so far out of their control. We can put in all the inputs, all the labor, do everything exactly right according to best practices, and we still don't know if the product's going to come out the back end. So it's really important to do a few things. Number one, we know that there are lots of time pressures around harvest, but it's important that you take your time and do things safely. Just in the past couple of weeks here in Oklahoma, we've gotten reports of some farm fatalities as a result of accidents involving ag equipment, so please take your time and be safe. Another thing that we want to do is make sure that we manage stress in a productive way. Even if we're under a lot of time pressure, take some time, maybe 5 or 10 minutes to de-stress, find a way to process your stress, talk about that with somebody that you trust, someone who will listen to you non-judgmentally, and sometimes it can be equally as important for you to be that person who can listen to a friend non-judgmentally and just say, hey, I get it. This is a tough time. We have a few modules out there available about how to deal with stress. How can we process that in a positive way versus doing things that might actually make things worse, like drug or alcohol use. We also talk about mindfulness, which does not involve you sitting in the lotus position on the top of your combine making humming noises, okay? That's not mindfulness that we're talking about here. It's just a way that when you're starting to feel anxious or stressed out, to slow things down, kind of recenter yourself and be able to be your best. But if something does go wrong, if you had a neighbor that's lost a combine to a fire, if you had a neighbor that just simply has nothing to harvest because of the drought impacts, we have a module specifically on there about dealing with disaster. How can we be a positive impact on the people around us to make things better, not worse, not just in the near term, but over the long haul, because those things don't just have immediate impact, they have impact for some time to come. All these resources are available, like I said, at the Farm Stress website, and we'll include the link for those with you here with the broadcast so you can access those on demand anytime you want.